Hey everybody, how's it going out there? My name is Daniel Sincere, and I'm sincerely glad that you're here. We're doing office hours for the first time. Ask me anything about transit, the stream, plans for the stream, etc., etc. I'm trying to add a marker to the to the stream to make this easy to what's the word? Snip this later, but here we are. Something went wrong. Try running that quick action again later. So if you have any questions, let's drop them in the chat while I try another way to do a stream marker. Should be a button on your creator dashboard. Yeah, I'm getting an error when I click it though. Do, 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 do. Yes, my previous names. So what have I been up to? I've been up to a lot of new stuff this year. Most recently, I started playing jujitsu. Is playing the right word? Let's see, let's try this in Safari. Has completely different quick actions in Safari versus the other one. Add stream marker. Add marker. Something went wrong. Tried crowning that quick action again later. Don't forget you're about to go on towards a superstar. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Tour on Twitch, of course. Should be button on your creator dashboard. Maybe there's a different way to do it that's not a quick action. Is there like a slow actions? Stream manager. Yeah, so what have I been up to? What have I been up to? Learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I guess I'll list all the things and then I'll talk more about them. Jazz dance. Coda, and I guess before Coda, I started going to church again. Which I was not expecting to do, but here I am. Sunday mornings doing stuff again. Yeah, jujitsu. Jujitsu's been a lot of fun. I'm losing all the time during rolling. And it's so frustrating. I met a guy last week he's ending his jujitsu career at least at my school because he's moving to Connecticut, and he was saying the first 6 months were so frustrating, and so just focus on defense. I guess jujitsu is kind of more defensive based anyway, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, but man, anything I try to do, they shut me down so hard. These guys here. I'm not even that. I mean, of course I'm not good. I just started a month ago, so it's so frustrating. So I signed up for another month of it because you pay at this place by the month. You get unlimited classes for a month. Yeah, so I'm going twice a week. So I'm going there after this stream. I just bumped into a classmate from jujitsu actually. Um, so that was funny. He's like, "Where do I recognize you from?" I guess another interesting thing about jujitsu is, I guess the amount of physical touch you get with other people. I feel like with strangers, usually just like shake their hands, tops, and nothing else. But in jujitsu, we're just like we're basically in a bear hug the entire time, uh, with complete strangers. I mean, I guess I'm getting to know them now, and they all knew each other beforehand. So I was the new guy. But yeah, I guess it's like one way to get your daily recommended dose of physical touch, uh, which has been nice. As a programmer, I'm very separated from my body. I'm more focused. I've been focused on my soul and my mind, and my body has kind of I've treated it as being in the way. Uh, so I guess like that's been a theme, like moving into my body. Um, uh, with jujitsu and also the dance. Uh, so yeah, I'm getting I'm getting bruised. I'm getting arm twists as I do things wrong as I try to do these grapples and they don't come out right and I hurt myself. Which is great. um, I can't quite hear the music. Is my voice loud enough that I can turn the music up? Oh, I can also just turn up my headphones. That works too. Yeah, so jujitsu's been great. Uh, Doing another month of it. Um, Jazz dance has not exactly gone as well as I've expected. I guess I was hoping more for improvisational dance, but I guess I'm still learning the basics. I mean, it is a beginner class. I've done 2 4-week seasons or semesters, whatever they're called, with this one teacher. Almost too loud. Okay, I can turn it down a little bit. So I am perhaps thinking about finding a different instructor, but this instructor is doing another 4-week session starting this Sunday. I think I'm just gonna go for it. It's been really good for my knees. These exercises. Apparently, all dance is based on ballet, at least at the Broadway Dance Center. Um, like the theater dancing, the contemporary dancing, jazz dancing, and they also teach ballet, of course. Uh, so I'm learning like all the positions for your feet and the plies and the releves and all that. And I did a pirouette. um, so yeah, it's been cool to like express my body artfully also. So we can put a label here: violence, subjecting myself to violence. Time to learn Russian ballet. Uh, I don't know what that is. I know Tchaikovsky, and that's about it. Yeah, the teacher, the senpai, or whatever his name is, was saying that like it's kind of a special thing to voluntarily subject yourself to violence and like learn how to live how to live in a violent state and like have self-control and all that stuff, all the martial artness of it. It's not violence, it's skill building. Yeah, for violence, to like defend violence or to inflict violence or whatever. This is the teacher's words, not mine. But yeah, jazz dance has been really good for my knees. I had a knee injury about 10 years ago. At the beginning of the year, I did physical therapy for my knees, and that helped somewhat. But doing these exercises for dance, like every week at the class, has been so good for my knees. Um, I'm thinking like, oh, I could just do these exercises on my own and not pay for dance class, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna take another 4 weeks because I don't I don't want my only bodily expression to be violence. And I think like with the guitar, I bought a guitar. Okay, let's add that to the list because I bought a guitar. So that's expression too. I feel like my fingers on the keyboard are expressive because I can journal by typing. But it's I mean it's different. Oh yeah, and here at this office. I have an office now. Our tiny little apartment is so tiny, and moving my desk out of there has given me more room for music making and for yeah, our house feels more like a house now without my big desk in the way. I guess you saw the pictures in the Discord. Oops, I can't spell Discord. There we go. Uh Coda, I've been up to Coda, um Codependence Anonymous. This has been really helpful for my emotional growth. Um, I guess it's a 12-step program based on Alcoholics Anonymous because there's lots of 12-step groups in that vein for pretty much everything you can think of. Um, some people say codependency is the ultimate one, but of course there are people from Coda that said that. It's like, oh, if you can solve your codependency issues, then you can solve all of your issues. I don't know how true that is, but I guess it makes me feel good. uh what is codependency? Um, I don't know. Someone asked me this, and I didn't like my answer that I gave. I think the short version is like just any kind of addiction, but it's like for people. Uh, like not being able to say no when you want to say no, because you're afraid the other person's gonna leave because you're like addicted to them is one version. Another version that I've tried to say is just any kind of oversaturation with one person. Um, I mean, any oversaturation with anything, Rick Rubin, gives advice against. But yeah, I guess codependency is oversaturating on one person in particular. For me, that was my wife, which I didn't realize I was doing the wrong thing at the time, but that's what happened. I love this song. Um, yeah, so that's Coda. I've been doing that since April. So I guess this will be the fifth month of doing it, and it's been really helpful. I really recommend it. Um, yeah, I started going to church again. I think in January or February. Kind of, I was very isolated during the pandemic, only hanging out online basically, and so just how do I how do I see people again? Um, so I started going to church. I guess the nice thing about UU churches is that they're pretty light on the dogma, and it's more about the all the other stuff of like caring for people, looking for spiritual clues everywhere in life, which is how I live anyway. So it's been resonating with me. Um, the pastor or minister, whatever his title is, just left though. That's the one that I liked, and they have a new guy starting. I don't know if I like him yet or not because he hasn't quite started yet. Fitzspector says codependency is just enjoying the company of a person too much. Yeah, I guess that's another way to put it. I got an acoustic guitar, and that's been a lot of fun. I guess as far as like expressing with my body again, the strumming and the finger picking. I've I've done some streams of songwriting. I have about 5 songs in various states of being done, uh, and I can't wait to to have them finished. I think I need to take voice lessons to actually finish these songs or use some heavy auto tune. But I'm very excited about that. And everything is just like a scheduling problem at the moment because I went from having a completely empty schedule. I mean, just being like too tired at night to do anything to like now I'm doing all this stuff. I mean, it is like after working 9 to 5, I do need to get up and do something else, which is what all these things are nice for. Spectre says it's a nice way to put it, but it's really deeper than that. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they tell you to find a higher power and rely on that instead of whatever substance or person you're doing too much. Let's see. The other stuff I'm doing, let's see, social media, I guess. I'm still doing the I'm still doing this I'm still doing the daily work with me streams, and I'm looking to build up streaming again or videos again. I'm not exactly sure what. It seems like people don't actually like to see the process. Um, and the process can be embarrassing, especially when like Xcode crashes or the documentation is wrong, or it's like it's like if I say, "Oh, this stream we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna work on this," but then there's like all this other stuff in the way. Um, that just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to say we're gonna work on this and like, oh, actually, I have to restructure the whole app, and that's not fun. And I feel like it's probably not fun for the audience either because they said the stream title was "We're working on this," and we're not actually working on this. So yeah, so maybe not app live streaming. Um, one idea I had was record myself working and then edit that to make videos to watch. Um, but I'm not sure if that's going to be watchable either. That does sound like a lot of work, and I'd probably want to put like music to it to make it watchable. But then I need to like find free music to listen to put onto YouTube videos. I don't know. I'm not sure of that. Not sure about that. What a banger. Yeah, that's a fun song. Yeah, this is my 2024 list of all the songs I found so far this year that caught my ear. I have 8 hours of music. let's see. And then I guess I'm doing this daily quote either from someone else or from myself, and I'm posting those to Instagram, Mastodon, Discord, and my website. And that's been fun. It's like a little snack. It's a little snack first thing in the morning. I'm going to do something creative. Whether I get to do something creative for the rest of the day or not, I've done something creative first thing in the morning, and that's been a lot of fun. I think the most interaction on Instagram I got was like 2 likes. So I'm not sure if it's resonating with anyone else out there. But I'm having fun doing it. I usually get no likes at all, which I don't know. I guess I'm still looking for what it is I'm supposed to be. I haven't quite found the expression that resonates with both me and like a large enough audience to support that expression. Cuz I guess that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find something that resonates with me and a large enough audience that can support that through donos or through ads or through, you know, normal social media income plus the income from the apps. Um, I think that would be a nice little life, a nice way to like meet people and be connected with people and make cool stuff. Because I have a lot of ideas for stuff to do. Bitspector says, I wonder if you'd get some benefit from shorts. Use your nature videos chopped up in the background with your quotes in the foreground with a little tune. Yeah, that's an idea. I guess making a still image is like very little work, and that would add more work. But shorts and reels and TikTok are more viable platforms to get messages out there. So I agree. I agree with what you're saying. Maybe I should always take live photos. How many seconds is a live photo? And what's like the shortest short you can post? Let's see. Let me look that up. YouTube shorts minimum must be at least 15 seconds. Spectre says, I've never done it, but could you just take 30-second snips as you edit those video? Yeah, I mean, I started doing it like as a screenshot of OBS with a quote on it. Um, but I've moved on to like still photos of other stuff too. I guess like I had a sandwich the other day and it kind of inspired me. So I posted a picture of a sandwich with a quote that made sense to me. Yeah, it kind of started as like if I'm going to promote the Work With Me stream, uh, I want people to see a preview of it. But yeah, turn it into like making it into a tiny video, uh, like a real thing would be cool. Can you post videos to Mastodon? Mastodon is so annoying to post to. That's the one that makes me groan whenever when I do my post in the morning. Because people there like won't retweet you if you don't have alt text. But I already don't get retweeted, so I already have like the text in the body of the post anyway. So It's retweeted there. Wait, where's it retweeted? Mastodon. Oh, I got one new follower on Mastodon. That's cool. I don't see any retweets, so I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, as in it's called a retweet, not retweet. Oh, okay. Let's see. Like toot your trumpet. Yeah, because it's an elephant with tooting through its nose. What else am I doing with social media? Maybe edited videos of me working. I don't know. That doesn't sound like fun to make. It sounds like sounds like busy work. I'm not sure if people would like it or not either. I guess there's like not much expression there. It's just I don't know, a video of me working and picking free music. At least most free music. That's not how I discover music either. I think that's going to be like a non-starter. Shorts work best with their own format for a short. Yeah. Yeah, doing the daily quote as like a reel slash short might be a good idea. And then we have some apps. Uh, Still working on Underway. Um, Mostly just putting out the new maps. Having a problem with Android right now in that they want some documentation because they say that I'm not a real app and I'm lying to customers. The first time that happened was I like made some tweaks and then they like let me on the App Store again. But the next month when there was a new map, they did the same thing again. So I don't know what to do. Some of the Android people are saying like, "Hey, where's the new map? Where's the new map?" And I'm like, I don't quite know what Google wants me to give them. Um, the reviews for Underway still are amazing. Like, what did someone say recently that I changed their life? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I never write reviews, but this app changed my life living in NYC. That was all lowercase. And then in all uppercase, they say, I love you, Underway. So that felt good. Even the Android store has been getting some 5-star reviews too. Click on a station on the map to see real time arrivals at the station. The information is as accurate as it gets. Great for anticipating if you have to hurry to make a connection or it's worth waiting for an express. Exactly. That's what the app is for. The quickest way to see when the train's coming to make your own decisions. No AI telling you where to go. You're not a mindless drone. I'm just giving you the information you need in the fastest way possible. And seems like some people like it. Revenue has been going up and to the right, but not enough to quit my job. which is the goal. I want to be making stuff full time. Hanging out with folks on Twitch, hanging out with people in real life. Because I guess my job right now is fully remote, and I don't like making friends at work. I kind of want to keep them in their own bucket. Uh, how do I see the financial reports? Why does it only say 3? Maybe 3 for September, but this says August on it. Create reports, maybe? Sure, create reports. Time for the ASO, yeah. Download reports, okay. Downloading reports. Why isn't this just in the web interface? Like, what's Apple's deal? EU and Great Britain? Like, what about US? Like, I don't really sell to people in Great Britain. Like, that's not my target market. If I go back to July, then there's a lot more stuff. People buying from Norway, 2 people from Japan. Okay. What happens if I click this button? I get a financial report. Okay, what's in this financial report? These numbers don't make sense to me at all. Yeah, there's so much more work I could do on the app. I do want to find like people to work on it with, and I'm not sure how to find people to work with when I don't have the money to even pay myself to work on it. uh, so that's that's kind of a problem. And it's just not an app that I think the investors I've tried talking to investors and they're like, why would I invest in a Subway app? I'm like, because it's cool and people love it. And they're like, I'm trying to invest to make money, not to make something people like. And I don't know. I guess I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to make something that people like, and they'll pay for it. And hopefully that is enough to quit my job, because there's so much stuff to work on, so much stuff to do, and soon it'll be too late. I'm 40 now, and soon I'll be 60, and then I'll be 80, and I'm probably not going to be live streaming when I'm 90. I guess Martin Scorsese just said something about this. Like, he has so many stories he wants to tell, and he's 83 now. I guess there's a famous Japanese director, Kurosawa, I think. Uh, I guess when he was 83, he's like, I finally understand what we can do with cinema, but now it's too late because he's just too old to make videos. And Martin Scorsese was talking about that, saying, "Oh, I get it now because I'm 80 now and just ran out of time to make stuff. We have a certain amount of time here on Earth to make an impact or inspire people or whatever, and then we're gone." Inspector says there's a 90-something grandma I used to watch that stream WoW and had a huge viewership. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm trying to say is I don't know. If you only have so much time, if you go to a vacation, if you go to like Italy for a week, you're like, oh, here's 7 days. Here's the dishes I want to make. Here's the dishes I want to eat. Here's the wines I want to try. Here's the sights I want to see. And you kind of break down your week, your vacation to just like see what you want to do. And it's like, well, I have an unknown time left here. What can I get done? What do I want to get done? But I'm still like, I feel like I'm still discovering it, which feels awkward. And then your week feels like it was only a day. I know, right? Yeah, we just had a nice little trip to Philly, which was so much fun. I was very pleasantly surprised by how pretty Philly is. I took so many photos of just walking around. I guess we can put that under trips. I was gonna go to San Jose, but that trip got canceled. I went to San Diego. That was nice. I got a nice tan, and I feel like it's fading. I'm turning back to pale programmer again instead of a sun-kissed San Diego boy. Let's see, what else should we talk about? This is just the one question. What have I been up to? I was gonna try stand-up comedy. Things I didn't do, I guess. Things not up to. Yeah, I found an open mic that's like very small. Like I could do time there. Uh but I guess I decided against it. I guess that was the week before I bought the guitar. And I'm like, "Oh, guitar. This is what I want to do for performance." Can you make me rich in a week? Asked Spit Spectre. Uh I don't think I can. I don't know. Should I show my face during the work with me streams? I feel like me having a scowl while I code is not going to be fun to look at. I haven't recorded a new video in a while. I guess I'm farther away from the river, so it's just harder to get to the good spots to record where I am right now. Um, Occasional breaks where we talk. Yeah, I was planning on doing occasional breaks when I talk, but then like my workday just gets so packed with doing stuff that all of a sudden it's the end of the day. uh, yeah, and I guess doing a talk at the end of the day, this feels good. So far anyway. I don't want to promise we're gonna do it again, but I feel like that we're leaning in that direction. I mean, this is so far. There's not been very many questions from chat. I guess there's been some great suggestions though. which I appreciate. I did take 2 Staten Island ferry videos, and the second one came out fantastic. There was a bit of a storm brewing over Manhattan, so like the ferry is coming like back towards Manhattan with the storm, and it's raining, and it's half the sky is blue. It's like it's such a vibe. Aren't you required to take like 2 15-minute breaks at Dunkin'? That's how it works. Yeah, I get up and walk around on the roof in a circle. Yeah, I forget who suggested Q&A. Uh but it's okay. I brought some of my own questions. I want to pin this. I want to pin this to the top. What else am I not up to? I mean, there's lots of stuff I'm not up to. I'm not painting. It's hard. I'm feeding the horses. Oh, hi horses. uh, let's see. Uh, next steps for the office. I need to do some wire management. They're kind of big wiry mess here on the table. Um, wire management. I want to get some plants. I hear plants are. I mean, I really like plants. Um, and I don't have any. I want to hang the guitars behind me, or like maybe right there, because this is an internal wall and that's an external wall. So this will have better temperature control to protect the guitars. Might not be able to see them on screen unless I put like a thing over there, camera over there. Bruce says, got to go to a meeting. I don't know why I accepted this late meeting. Well, tell them hi for me. Thanks for stopping by. Bispector says, do you write your Android with Kotlin? Yes, it's with Kotlin. Just gonna lurk. Sounds good. If I hang guitars on the wall, I want to get a humidifier or humidity control. I was looking up, they have combo humidifiers and dehumidifiers. I just haven't quite found one that says it'll do both. Like I wanted to like automatically just keep the humidity at 50%. And like all of them are so big. They're like, this is for 10,000 square feet. I'm like, yeah, this office is not that big. It does not need that one. But then the really tiny ones, they have like really bad reviews, like doesn't work well. And I guess like for dehumidifier, like it like collects water. So I would need a way to like dump the water out somewhere. And I don't really know how to do that. Like I could have a hose going out the front door, I guess. But if the door's closed, like was that going to is that going to block the flow of water off the roof? Uh I guess I don't know if this office is too dry or too wet right now. I guess in the winter it'll probably be on the drier side, right? Um, it's just rain. I want my guitars to like be well protected and all that stuff. Um, I did get a headphone holder finally. uh, I hang it off the side of the desk over there. Oh, and I finally got an Ergo wireless mouse. I'm mostly happy with it. I'm still getting used to it, so I don't know if I like actually like it or not. They had a smaller one that was pink, but this one has more features and it's bigger. Um, yeah, I like that it has a wired connection also. But I also still have a regular mouse for playing beavers. Sorry, had ads, says BitSpectre. Let's see. I do have a MIDI keyboard, um, and I kind of want it on the desk, but it takes up so much room. I guess because like ideally I'd be able to like just like plink away if I hear a tune in my head, just plink away and like record it right away. As I guess the goal, I like have it like set up. And I guess that's like another part of the wire management of like where to put a MIDI keyboard. Yeah, there's a plant store nearby, so I've gone in there a few times. I have an idea of the kind of plants I want. They have plants that don't need that much sunlight, which is great because I don't really have sunlight in this office. Spectre says I need to finish my office. Yeah, I guess ideally my desk would be like ready to be on screen at all times or something. And right now it's just not working. What about a fish? No thanks. Let's see, we got about 10 minutes left. Oh, and I want more wires. I think I want some right angle wires so that I can leave the guitars kind of plugged in on the desk. Oh, I also have this thing. It's like a little whiteboard, and I keep my gripper tools in it. Wait, is this coming off? Is this just glued on? My wife got it from Five Below, which is not a dollar store. It's a $5 store. The inflation's too damn high. And I've got this thing for finger grip. It's like reverse resistance band. And this thing doesn't fit in there, but it has a clicker to show how many you've done. And you can adjust the resistance. Get my strength up for a guitar. And also, I think you're supposed to stretch for when you're sitting down at a keyboard all day. It's good to be stretched out. Uh, he dropped an AirPod in the dirt. um, let's see. I guess I keep having ideas for a to-do app because I don't have a good way to manage my to-dos. I think through them, and I guess it's all in my head. I guess when I write something down as a to-do and then I read it back, I don't like it. Which is probably a me problem. I guess I only trust it if I just came up with it. Guitar lessons. I guess you'd need someone to receive the lesson, right? I don't know. I guess people do like dance teaching videos on TikTok. I guess I could try that. Yeah, I guess my fantasy was I would work on the Subway app on stream and that would get an audience for watching someone who's good at coding do coding, but I doesn't seem like there's an audience for that. But maybe for guitar, I see these music streamers with big audiences, and that's like fun to watch. But I guess they're not writing songs. Yeah, I guess I saw someone say like people don't actually like watching process. So that really hit me since that's what I was trying to show. I was trying to show the process of creating stuff. Because like I guess when you watch someone play a game, you're watching them process through the game, but that's kind of a curated experience already by the game. Whereas programming or like songwriting is a lot more messy. It's not an easy market to break into. Yeah, and I guess like the other thing is like there's just so much security stuff with streaming programming. Like there's so many keys and passwords and stuff to like IP addresses to like not show on stream, like be really careful about. And that just takes up way too much brain power. Like it's not so much fun. I had fun doing the songwriting on stream. I'm kind of curious to see if there's a market for that. Like my follower count on YouTube is still going up for some reason, although I haven't posted in a while. I wish I knew where the followers were coming from. Bit Spectre says, I think most people use dummy stuff. Yeah, but I'm an actual person that like actually makes stuff. I don't really like. How do I turn that into something watchable? It might Twitch might not be it. Yeah, so yeah, we did a songwriting stream. I think 2 Thursdays ago, and I did one on a Saturday also, and that was fun. Um, and I guess that's a way to like build a. I think music is just more universal than apps. and I'm getting kind of tired of coding. Like my job right now has coding in it, but it's not the focus right now, and it's I kind of kind of like that. It's a infrastructure job. Bitspector says you're not curating it for the stream; it's real work. Yeah, yeah. So Twitch might not be the right, or live coding on Twitch might not be the right thing for me, even though that's what I started with. I guess that's the social media thing. Twitch song writing. Yeah, I think like learning something coding on stream. It, I mean, there's just like less opportunities for aha moments to happen compared to songwriting because there's just coding is just so heavy with the documentation and things going wrong. Whereas songwriting, it's like you have an idea, you strum the guitar, and it's like there's more flow there. Bitspector says, which is fine. You just need to find your desire in a niche. Yeah, exactly. Real Dead Leone says, ask you anything. How to get better at Fortnite. Watch Fortnite streamers. Easy. Don't document anything. Yeah, I think I do want to take voice lessons of some kind, um, or practice that a little bit more. Maybe I can practice by like singing the scales by myself before doing voice lessons, like in the same way that I did physical therapy before doing a dance class. I feel like even playing the scales, like practicing guitar on stream, is more interesting than practicing coding on stream. Bitspector says, I do the same type of thing. What kind of thing do you mean? It's a comfort thing. Going into anything blind isn't fun. Yeah, I guess I have been doing that though. Like, look at all these things I started this year. 5 new things. I don't know if guitar is actually a new thing. I mean, I guess it's been just like 10 years since I've recorded anything. 11 years. Prepping before doing anything, learning a thing. Yeah, a little design before taking a design course. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. I did 0 martial arts before before diving into jujitsu. Uh and yeah, it is freaking frustrating. I guess last call for questions. It's 5:59 here. Gonna end in a minute here. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. This first one, I didn't realize I'd have this much to talk about from just one question. So that was a fun discovery. It feels good to be talking this much again. It's been a while since I've spoken spoken this much. People at jujitsu don't really talk that much about other stuff. It's about how to trip people up and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna also maybe go through some of the quote posts. Um, yeah, I guess video just like takes so much longer. But I do like that idea. I think there's something there. Let's see, what does this button do?